Okay, that worked.
Yeah, Pascal.
Okay. What did I miss? Boom, boom, bam. What up, Kahora? They call me Kahora. I'm a snork. I make it clear. I don't really. I broke something. Did you did I send you that earlier, Kahora? Did I send you my old laser stuff I found in the? I don't know if I sent it to you or not. Did I send you that earlier, Kahora? Did I send you my old laser stuff I found in the? I don't know if I sent it to you or not. What up, Chi? Oh, I just put it in the wrong place. There it is. Hold on. Long time no Chi. Yeah, it was big old stacks of tile granite that I etched and stuff a long time ago. Oh yeah, I did send it to you. That's right. What up, Chi? I'm fast AF, boy. Yeah, that's what I had. I had a UV laser. Hey, Americans would fight. Right. This is what it's all. So let's talk about this real quick if you want to. So you have America and China spatting with each other. You have America and Russia spatting with each other. Then you have Greenland that's doing business with Russia and China and America. And then Trump says, okay, I want to be the only country that does business with this. So he says, I'm just going to take it. And they're like, wait, what do you mean? No. And then he's just like, I just really want a contract saying that we're the only country that can help, besides Greenland and Denmark, that can get this. And he says all this because he knows he wants to settle for this. That's what I think it is. Love you, Chi Woo. How are you doing? Yeah, but that's things going on. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Help my brother out. Scream and shout. Oh, let me see if I can do this. Let me put my new shirts on the stream. You guys don't have to buy one. I'm just putting them up because I can do it now. Let me put a shirt up there on shirts. I had a girl wearing my shirt. Where's my girl? There we go. Bam. Did it work? Pin. Is it pinned? Oh, pin. That edit. Oh, dang it. Done. Did it do it? Do I have a shirt? Did it show up? Oh, I don't know if I showed up or that. Oh, maybe I could do this one. Yeah, okay, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Oh, okay, we'll do it that way. There we go. Now I got one on there. What up? I love Drake. Do you love Drake May? That's what I say. He's on my stream like every day. I'm doing good, Chihuahua. I got a day off tomorrow, so I can stay up. Yeah, boy. What up, Drake? What up, Drake? I understand we talked about there could be easily be mutual agreements. Right, and that's what I think. This is ultimately what it comes down to. Is I don't want people to die over political rhetoric because it doesn't mean what they say it means all the time. They just want to be like, look, I just want to get elected, so I'm going to say whatever I need to get elected. I just want this. I'm going to say whatever and that's the big problem. What up, Cassim? How are you? I need to catch up on my sleep. Do you think I'm here every day or no? No. Almost every day, Georgie. You used to be here a lot. How you doing, Chi? How's life going for you? You got your schooling situated? It's been hitting me like a dozen trucks lately. There's Chi. Did you see Space Cowboy's house, Chi, that I posted? I went to his house today. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. I'll find it. You look like Pixar character. Which one? Which one? Pick one. Pick one. Self-sacrifice. Space Cowboy, where are you? We're at your house. You're not answering the door. Space Cowboy, where are you? We're at your house. I am Mr. Nice Guy. You said that. Yeah, I got into an argument with a Dane over Greenland. I had to let him know today. Do you like the movie Super Troopers? Yeah, it's a great movie. I want to know what Pixar character I look like. What up, Brotherland? What up, Brotherland? Brotherland, New York. You were in here the other day, and I couldn't figure out the words, and then when it just popped up. What up, Katie? Welcome back. Welcome back, Katie. What do I got here? Here. Where's that video? I'm filing a complaint. Blessings to my Swami. I fail first. That's funny. What up, Zippity Doodah? Okay. American Pickers at Space Cow's door. That was freaking lame. Okay, that's funny. All right, let's see. How am I supposed to send the cookies? Space Cow, you told Rich where you live, but not me. I won the debate at Mid Richard. You give me grandma's chain. You can take it. I'd love to see how the Denmark. I'd like to see Denmark taking the control over Hawaii. You look like Fear from Inside Out 3. Let's see. Inside Out 3. Fear. Oh, Bill, are you talking Bill Hader? Let's see what he looks like. Image. You're right. You're right. That's so freaking awesome. That's so awesome. He needs glasses. Other than that, that's freaking awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, two. Well, yeah, but it was two. It's funny. He's fibbing. I don't live there. No, he doesn't live there. Are you afraid of going to jail? I've been to jail. I wouldn't recommend going there. I'm going to make something in Minecraft, but you can't go to the game till Saturday. Why is there scary music? There's no music at all playing in the background. Don't worry, Space Cow. I can't even join Minecraft. Yeah, it does look like me. You're such a positive friend. Yes, sir. Self-sacrifice, my brother. She's at work too. Yeah, I'm probably. This is probably the chillest stream that you'll find, at least that I could find on the internet. There's a company across the street removing and grinding up trees. So you're hearing they're feeding trees into the chipper shredder, but there's no music. It might sound kind of rhythmical. I have not. I have no month. The walls bleed at night. The walls bleed. These mods are communicating with each other and leaving out the loyal channels. Oh, I didn't see. I should see everything. Now listen, YouTube moderates a lot of stuff. Definitely. So I try to bring up the chat also because I don't want a phone. So I like if 20 people chat within like a second, I only see like 4 of them. It tries to tell you what's the most wackadoodle. You should run for president. Brother, listen, a bunch of people have been telling me that lately. Unisex, yes, unisex socks. Where are my socks at? Oh, I don't feel like pulling everything out. Yes, I wear unisex socks. Yeah, dude, I buy my socks by like the dozen. I don't, and I go there and whatever's on sale, I really don't care. I only delete comments when I start to assert dominance. Chi, you are awake at night. That's hearing crazy sound. Yeah, so I don't know if you hear the that's the tree chipper shredder. You never heard of chipper before? Oh, you guys don't have any trees in Saudi Arabia. You want to go take a look at it? You guys want to see what it looks like? Here, I'll take you out there. We'll go outside and I'll show Chi a chipper shredder. All right, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay. There's a whole bunch of, I'm walking, here's a whole bunch of trees that they cut down out of somebody's backyard. And then I'll show you what a chipper shredder looks like. And once they start feeding it in, you get to hear it. In my street right now, they took down probably 10 freaking super. Oh, sorry. Welcome to America. Feeding it in, and then it shreds it up. That's so people don't get their arms stuck in there. Like that. And so I'm 6'4", and this is how high the trees are just stacked up, almost to the top of my head. Probably over the top of my head. You hear it? It sounds like it sounds out there. That's what a chipper shredder shit sounds like. How you doing? Good. Live streaming chipper shredders. Oh no, we just had ours done. We just had ours done about a year and a half ago. They took down 15 of them. How does that sound? I'll head back. Yeah. Here you go. Look at this big ass thing. Yes. Epstein used to play Fortnite and World of Warcraft. Right. All right, yeah, so it's gonna switch over probably to 2 other guys on the way back. Just give me a second, I'll be back on mine. I can count the pixels on the screen. Sorry, give me 1 second. It'll be fine in a second. I'm just getting back into my distance. Sure, you didn't see the deleted Fortnite account recently connected to Epstein. Yes, they found one of him. They found one of him re-ing up or buying Roblox or V-Bucks or whatever they're called, Robux or Fortnite Bucks, whatever they're called,
after his death date. Sure is it. I don't know if you guys got to see a decent representation of that at all of the chipper shredder, but yeah. So that's the sound of it. Can we talk about Wawa not like commercials? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Sorry about that. A chipper shredder, Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, that's definitely happened. I'm married, but I wouldn't do this shit. uh, hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Free cat. I'll see it right here. There you go. Oh, okay. My neighbor's garage. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be back on the Whiffy. I can make those Rice Krispie treats. Oh, I freaking love Rice Krispie treats. Chocolate covered Rice Krispie. Chocolate covered Cocoa Krispie treats. Freaking socks rocking. Look at this. I'm in short sleeves out here. It's like 60 degrees. All right, 1 second. Let me see. 1 second. Okay, my apologies. All right, how we going, everybody? That's domestic cat had never stalked a stalk killed anything in its fat cat life. My cat is a freaking hunter. Absolutely, 100%, like crazy. Listen, kids should grow up around pets, animals, and farm animals and stuff just to understand nature. Most people don't understand nature at all. Homemade cookies, marshmallow roasted over an open fire. That's good stuff too. Did you just leave me out of it? What up, Chi? I ran out of cheese. You can also make Mars. Make a Mars with cornflakes. Free cat. That's funny. That's funny. That's well in the head. Yes, Chi. Look in my eyes. What do you see? They call it the personality. Mars sucks. Would you be down to make dessert? Yeah. Make dessert again. Yeah, absolutely. Mars, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. I just got done taking a leak. Kick ass, Space Cowboy. Did you go behind your that big ass dumpster, that trash pile next to your house? I love cooking with a wife. Grabs marshmallow and throws things in the wall with me. What are you thinking of? Ah, I've got brownies. I've got cookies. I got some more cookies today. I would be down for doing Rice Krispie treats. Yes, behind those logs. Dropping logs. You hate? I thought you said you liked marshmallow treat. Rice Krispie treats. Make me. Grabs a marshmallow and throws it into Wawa's mouth. Okay, let's see. I got all kinds of cup stuff going through. Okay, I just read your last comment, ND. I agree. Brother, we'll talk about NATO stuff later. Yeah, okay, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to show this off real quick. Let's show this off. Look at this. Look at that, boy. Yeah, rice. Big old frickin'. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Active Discord replay server. Level 1 cooking skills. Hey, that's what I do. Gently farts. She's so gentle. I love her smarts. She's so gentle when she farts. What up, fat bong brother? Stop, you can't be showing off food. Don't go back to work on Friday. Dang, brother. Paul Swan. Come here, Wawa. I'll protect you. Look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. I'll protect you. I'll exploit you. Still you love me. The cult of personality. What's with guys and farts? It's testosterone based. They're hilarious. They're hilarious, and I think our bodies, our olfactory, is set up to know how healthy we are by the smell of our farts. I think I have heard Torture by Chris Jensen. Torture by Chris Jensen. Rich says they're hilarious with a straight face. They're hilarious. It's in the testicles. Yes, I've heard it. I've heard it. Look at my comment on your video falsely claiming. Hold on. Look at my comment on your video falsely claiming my living situation. I'll exploit you, know you love me. I want the murder now. Oh, I forgot what I was doing already. Okay, right. ND Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy, where are you? We're at your house. You're not answering the door. Space Cowboy.
Oh boy. I was at your mom's house. Do you recall American Pickers at your door? American Pickers came to your door, Space Cowboy. I love it. I love the internet. I dodged it. Fly it over the chat and drops marshmallow at everybody. Sugar glider stop. Sugar glider. She dodged it. Did you see the skin I made throw away? Yeah, yeah. I saw it. Pin down Wawa, make sure she can't dodge it. She has the lead singer in the band Chihuahua. But was he? But was he the lead singer in the band? His laugh reminds me of Squidward from SpongeBob. Hey, Jeff, that's what I say. Space gonna show us his penthouse in Morocco. It's Morocco. That's where Space Cow lives. Zip, ask Rich who answer him. I'm not answering none of you people. I feel first will never earn a living by singing. I did earn a living by singing. I did earn a living by singing. Stop that like AI. They don't believe in eating the moo. A bunch of poo eaters and moo eaters. Yeah, Morocco. What up, Katie? Morocco. That's funny. I got to put that in the notes. Morocco. Okay, Moorokko, Morocco. Yeah, right. You said you don't like them. What do you put in your Rice Krispie treats if not marshmallows, Chi? Fed Smoker, yo, what's good? Grams, how's it hanging, OG? Yeah, absolutely. A little to the left. I'm so jealous of food servings in America. Whatever I want to cook for my family. Yeah, they're also gluten free. I identify as a non-Californian. He says such hurtful things. He does say hurtful things. Gluten free, so good. So, do you know if anyone's gluten free? You need to check out. You need to have a small bag of marshmallows here. Costs it's like $10. Jeez, they're like freaking pennies here. So there has been a link to gluten intolerance, and oddly enough, Roundup. So Roundup used to be used as a weed killer. It was sprayed like after the crops was starting to grow, they would spray it on the crops to kill the weeds to help the crops grow, blah, 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 blah. Well, they found another use for Roundup weed killer. You can spray it on crops after you've picked them and they're going into storage as a desiccant. It dries them out. But then it never gets washed off by rain or anything. So you're getting straight weed killer sprayed on your food. People are getting the grain right out of the silos, grinding it up and making breads and flours and whatnot. So the same with peanut allergies. The reason that they're relatively new within like the last 30 or 40 years is apparently from eating raw Roundup. So if you have a gluten allergy, it's probably not just gluten. Now, if your parents had a gluten allergy and then they had you, you may have an actual gluten allergy. Did you see the guy that got arrested for murdering his girlfriend and then got cuffed and said he's gonna miss GTA 6? Yes, I did see that, Lamb. Absolutely. They're the props in the halal. They're probably not halal. I thought I said, I'm an idiot. Hey, Kendra, what is real? What is gluten free? What is real gluten free? They're probably expensive because it's different ingredients here, probably. Halal marshmallows. Right, it should just be sugar. I mean, it's just melted sugar fluffed up. Robert Kennedy Jr. says, hell no, what I felt first to say is trying to promote. I saw them. Yeah, he just, somebody just, I think he sent them. Somebody sent a message. I got messages coming through freaking Discord and through freaking WhatsApp. What look in my eyes? What do you see? Like all the person not hallowed. Yes, and you have to check for the initial halal. My parents tell me that they played in the fog chasing the insecticide spraying trucks and they turned out fine. Yeah. Dude, listen. So DDT. What was the poem? Oh, damn it, I can't remember what the poem was. Let me see. Somebody's got to know what it is. The DDT poem we used to learn in science class. DDT poem, not ADT. Okay, a mosquito was heard to complain. A mosquito was heard to complain that a chemist had poisoned his brain. The cause of his sorrow was para-dichloro diphydrotrichloroethane. Gelatin. Right. Fish gelatin. Yeah, that's crazy. By accident, I was a child. That's probably why I didn't select them. Oh. Hold on. What up, lamb? You ate them. They tasted like crayons. Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, did you? That's not right. Don't say disgusting. They're made of cow gelatin in Turkey. Real marshmallows are made with pig gelatin. Dude looks like a lady. Halal backs get hung upside down. Y'all are missing out on the piggies. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Leave more for us. Bacon is dope. Brad Arnold, that sounds familiar too. A mosquito was heard to complain that a chemist had poisoned his brain. The cause of his sorrow was paradichlorodihyphentrichloroethane. I love Frick. Okay, what am I looking at? Brad Arnold. Oh, Brad, yeah. From Arnold? No. Brad Arnold. Oh, he died 4 days ago. Cancer. 3 doors down. Yep. I did hear that. Yep. Lovely stereo separation on that dude track. Lovely stereo separation on that. Exactly. I dressed like a guy once for Halloween. They called me gay guy. But you weren't a gay guy. Fatty meat is dope. Yep. I agree. Fat has been misrepresented horribly in nutrition. But still drinking alcohol. Just buy fatty cow meat then. Yeah, you can do that too. Sure, it's your sinner. We ain't got no chemistry PhDs. Break it down. Okay, so DDT is what was the big revolutionary bug spray that came out back in, I want to say, the 30s or 40s. They used to spray it like let's find a video on somebody getting sprayed with DDT. They used to drive around in trucks in like the 1940s and 50s, and they would just spray DDT, big clouds of it. Let me just find a video. Wait till you see this stuff. And then they found that, because remember, the company that was selling it to the government was like, it's pure great, you can drink it, you can smoke it, it's awesome, it won't do anything. And then it comes to find out it had horrible effects. And then things like Roundup, they did the same thing. They said, oh, it's perfect, it's great, and then it has horrible side effects. So they're just liars. I'm saying, yeah. Okay, here's one of the what are the like the commercial type things. All right,
1948, the use of dichlorodiphenotrichloroethane, or DDT, was demonstrated.
Must be cold there, huh?
Model Kay Heffernan and Jones.
She's a model hired to let people know how safe it was. So she.
By 1972, the United States Environmental Protection Agency took action by issuing a cancellation order for DDT.
They're just spraying it all over people.
Including wildlife and its potential risk to human health. Subsequent investigations have persistently explored the relationship between DDT exposure and potential reproductive effects in humans,
Right.
drawing parallels from animal studies.
Right. So you have same thing happens over and over and over again. Same thing with the COVID vaccine. You have a company that says it's great, everything works fine, and then there's all these issues, and they're like, well, we already got rich off of it. And same thing with DDT, the same thing with Roundup, glyphosate. It's all the same thing. How much money can we get off of it? And the problem is there should be a law that says any money, 3 times the amount of any money you made off of something is owed if it's found to be poisonous. Because then just same thing with like opioids, OxyContin. They got sued for $3 billion, but they made $13.8 billion in profit. So they made all their money back research and development, and then they made $13.8 billion in profit and got sued for $3 billion for lying and saying that it wasn't addictive. But now you got all these people. And then after that $3 billion suit, they still sold hundreds of millions and billions of dollars more in the next 20 years. So yeah, they just need to collect the money. Nobody gets in trouble for it. They should be glad to see someone with the same passion about chemistry as I have with astronomy. Every branch of science is so inherently interesting. Listen, I'm convinced that I can make 3 dishes that would turn a Muslim into a sinner. My blood runs cold. Pork isn't healthy. Also, guys, we're talking about never mind. You know what? What? Trust I can make a dish that make discipline vanish like marshmallow and water. What if my retirement funds are tied to that pharmaceutical chemical corporation? Right. It reminds me of a friend that got mine of a friend of mine got lied to by another friend that ate pork and alcohol was in the food. I hate people do that. Yeah, that's rude. That's rude. I agree. Chihuahua feels like yesterday got married. They're just so messed up, man. Shoot them. So
a big problem with testing, like regardless of anything, there's always an acceptable risk. There's always an acceptable risk. They knew people were going to die from X, Y, and Z. There's collateral damage in every battle, and that's acceptable risk. It's like even with like the ICE stuff that's going on in America, 3 or 4 people die out of 2 million deported. No matter what they say, Republican or Democrat, it's acceptable risk. I once served meat to my vegan friend without him knowing. It converted him. We had a friend like that once. And what the hell? I ate pork like a sister. I eat pork like it. I eat pork. I like it, sister, but I'd rather have raw fish. But cooked is good. Yeah, I'm a fan of raw fish too, but it's got to be frozen. I hope you're joking because that's not okay. Now he's a happy meat eater like he's supposed to be. Yeah, so here's a big problem, and I'll go back. The THC just became Schedule 1, I think. Now it's allowed to be studied. FDA thought it's great, and so it absolutely should be studied. Everything should be studied. We need to get into the hallucinogens. We need to start helping people with PTSD. The people that put their lives on the line for Democrats and Republicans alike need to be able to get supported from these natural compounds. The problem is you have these edibles, clog your ears, Cora. You have these edibles that don't have the other compounds in them. And so you have just THC, just CBD. It's always works better as a composition of everything that's involved. And so we need to learn to use these products. Psilocybin research needs to happen. Agreed, Spooky Fingers. I take it to unstressed. I understand. The problem is you can get 1,000 milligrams in you in one little gummy and can whack people out. And people that are predisposed to like psychosis, it can flip them into psychosis. Most people that have psychotic episodes have a point that they can go back on their timeline where THC was involved. So if you can't get that much in you naturally, if you can't get 1,000 milligrams in you from smoking it or eating it, you shouldn't be able to get it into you by taking a gummy. I take it. I tried several times, but it's not worth it. Oh man, look at Discord fail lobby. Vegans are chill. I never met a chill vegan. I've never met a chill vegan either. Dude, their farts stink. Their poop stinks. They're crazy. And I'm talking about vegans, and then like that. I've known when they're vegans and not vegans. Oh yeah. What up, Rob? Trump just removed Farm Act loophole or something. Oops, hit the wrong button again. There we go. Bam. Yeah, boy. In the slow cooker, old crock pot. Nice. Just ask, does that see things? Thank you for your wisdom. So hey, no problem, my brother, Swami. I felt first. I'm 100% with the wacky. I'm 100%. I'm with it. I'm wacky, but remember everything. Right. The Delta 9 loophole was kind of crazy. Legalize it or don't. Right. Listen, it's all. The companies want to get ahead of the law, so when the law passes and the publication of the law comes out, so many people are going to be like, let's go try it. So the companies want to be ready to profit off of that. And then, 9,000 people died, but it was already legalized, so it's not their fault. They took too much or whatever. They want the government protection. It's why the hatred? What do you say? Yeah, don't hate. What do you say? I don't hate. The THC isolates could have, yes, listen, because everything is in balance. You have to understand that the difference is like think about if you have smoked, understand the difference, especially if you went and purchased from a dispensary and you actually get a lab report and this has 72% THC, 12% CBD, blah, 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 and they have different effects on you. So they obviously have different effects on you. CBT cancels out some of the effects of THC in some ways and whatnot. So if you only have one, it doesn't have a chance to balance anything out. It's like Red Bull and vodka. They keep each other. Like if you just drank 30 Red Bulls, you'd be freaking dead. But if you have Red Bulls and vodka, you don't have 30 vodkas worth of it's I mean, bad analogy, but Joseph Mueller has donated $100 million. There you go, Joseph. Zip you your brain rot. He's all right. What's wrong with him? That's all chill and eat a fat steak. Right, O&M. Unsafe delivery systems like cheap disposable. Right. Listen, dude, really bad. And people really don't understand how toxic metals can be in your body. The coils in those vapes, the oils in those vapes, dude, it's so crazy. Listen, go get the flour if you. Yeah, unsafe delivery systems. Same with the AI stuff. My poop was so big I couldn't flush it. I had to transfer it from the toilet trash by hand. Brother, that's freaking that's a rough day. I had a friend clog a toilet so bad that they went and got a spatula. This is how he got kicked out of the house he was staying in. He got a spatula to chop it up into pieces. They got mad. They got mad about that. He wasn't my friend, actually. It's a guy that I know. I mean, I guess you could say this was my friend. Okay, Joseph, that was the beans of plenty of fiber. It's good. I want my dividends and my profits and my stocks. I love Turkish food. I'm a fan of Turkish food too. Shirts that we have that eat turkey. I've never eaten by a turkey before. You've never eaten turkey before? Wow. Is y'all commies or what? Yeah, they're all commies. I'm not a commie. I could do a Red Bull and vodka, but it gave me a kidney stone. Even tried camel meat. I've had camel meat. It's close to chicken. When I was 11, I turned 12. No lie. Damn, K9. You should be studied. That's freaking amazing. It's amazing. There's just miracles out here happening every day. Never tried camel sticking THC gummies. It's really good. That's right. Kangaroo and crocodile water work. I'm a commie zip roast beef. No, I'm not. I'm not anti-commie. I'm not. I mean, eating kangaroo is wild. Wild kangaroo. Yeah. Listen, they'd eat you. They'd beat the hell out of you and eat you. And this is one thing I want to say about vegans, and I want to talk about marketing. I've noticed that if you look at like vegan marketing and they look at this fluffy little bunny looking at you, but they never look at the one where it's trying to chew your face off and it's mad and mean. It's so interesting if you actually hang out with nature that when they decide they want you, they're not cute and fluffy anymore. And then you know it's you or them. And then I can completely understand. I'm a big fan of the solventless extract cannabis oil. Yeah, right. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You know, because you're getting all the compounds. I would love to fight with a kangaroo. Dude, you can go to Australia and you can go to boxing ring. What's up, Hector? You guys made my wife leave. Stop the cat. My girlfriend called me a cannibal. You're a cannibal. Dun, 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 dun. Kangaroos will gore. Yes. Kangaroos will gore with their back feet. Nope, absolutely. They will gut you. Yep, they will mess you up. What up, Hector? Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. It's like just because you get some photos of them looking cute doesn't mean. Look, a bull. Haven't you seen bullfights? They want you dead. Kangaroo is delicious. Michael Sutton is fan of the mutton. My friends are hunters. I hated the boar backstrap venison burgers, prefer store-bought ground beef. It's not store-bought. It looks store-bought. So we have a dairy near a couple miles down the road. So the cow that I get is from a couple miles down the road. And it's eaten the grass a couple miles down the road. It's had its babies a couple miles down the road. When they stop giving milk, they're about to die, and they go bye-bye. And so if you talk about the crazy stuff like the DNA in meat and whatnot, and how a McDonald's hamburger has like 185 different DNAs, pieces of or types of DNA in its meat, all the meat I get comes from the same cow. I get all kinds of cuts, and it says here, not
for sale. Beef fillets, I can get them cut as thick as I want. New York strip, I get as cut as thick as I want, all vacuum packed. And then I get ground beef. This is usually full of ground beef. And you can see it's the same thing. It's got straight up ground beef from right down the street. So yeah, so you can do that, and it comes to like less than $5 a pound. If you can get you have to get 3 other friends together or families. It's $700 each. So it's $2,800 for a cow. Cut, everything's delivered. I ate armadillo. Wow, I've never had armadillo. In equal terms, are still alive. Just punching it. What? Oh, at what you call kangaroos. I ate armadillo. I've never had armadillo. I've seen lots of them around here in Georgia, but I've never eaten one. What kind of meat would it be similar to? Venison, maybe. What? Kangaroo? I got no idea. I lived in Australia for a few months. Spooky wild boar kangaroo. Send me the beef. I tried horse in an Uzbek restaurant. Wow. So when I used to work at the zoo, the Maryland Zoo in Baltimore, we would get horse for the animals. Like we would feed horse to the polar bears and stuff. Okay, it was wild. Please tell me, Hector. Please tell me it wasn't roadkill. What up, Kelvin? I've had pig and cow processed wild boar and deer. Okay, didn't like, right? I remember Dylan. How you doing? Long time. Oh, you came yesterday, but you got a lot of your stuff deleted because you spammed. But welcome back, my friend. Yeah. Crazy stuff, I tell you. Fed smoker, wild meat, very specific to yes. They call it gamey. You need some nice mushroom sauce or sauce made from fats, and it's delicious. This is the big problem. They have almost no fat. So you need to add fat. When you have deer, they're like 99% protein. You need fat. I'm ashamed of eating Oscar Mayer bologna and hot dog. Yeah, dude, I'm not a fan of that stuff either. Horse meat is so good with Kim's. Kimmies? A fermented drink made of milk. Hello, Dylan. I need room. What up, sister owner fool? How y'all are? How are you? But it's interesting stuff. Like if you understand, you can, if you were in a deserted island and there was only a bunch of rabbits, you could die from just eating rabbit because they have almost no fat. Their metabolism is so high they don't store any fat. So it's crazy. And the same with a lot of those animals out there. They are nocturnal. They don't get a lot of sunlight. So they don't use the fat is an organ. When you make a roast in the oven or grill, add some butter to the tray and it'll extract the fats in the butter and go. Yeah, absolutely. I use either butter or I have actual lard and I have tallow. I use tallow for 99%. I don't eat the eyes and brains. I don't. Oh, for fats. Yeah, that's about the only fat you're going to get. How much racism? Too much racism in this guy? One guy. Which one? Which one? There's actually an island in Japan full of rabbits. Let's look up. What up, Godzilla? We got racism, spacism. Let's see. Japanese island of rabbits. Okashima. Rabbit Island. Okay. Thoughts on Jesus? He's my Lord and Savior, stoner brother. And me and my brother used to fight over the fish eyes. No cap. I've eaten chitlins. I'm not a fan. Wow! Oh God! Look at this crazy! Look at this! Holy crap! Wow, that's so crazy. Yo, you've been there. Wow, that's freaking awesome. You've been there. That's freaking crazy. That's awesome. I'd go there. Pig's feet. I have a video about pig's feet. What up, doctor? Yeah, man. I've never eaten them. I've picked around with one. I went to a bar and they used to have those big jars of pickled pig's feet, and dude, people would go at them, dude, like drunk, and just be like, because they're like salty. Oh man, I couldn't do it though. I couldn't do it. Some dish that is popular in the U.S. and never tries oxtail. I love oxtail. It's called ossobuco. I love it. I get it as often as I can, probably at least once a month. I can only count to 4. Brother, please, Lord, help brother Don Sergio count to 4 or more. That's gnarly. What up, Julian? Yeah, that's a lot of freaking rabbits. Wow. Let's see. That's crazy amount of rabbits. I hear they breed like rabbits. I'm a fan. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fence sitter. Let's look that up. Jamaican oxtail is phenomenal. I've been to Jamaica. I've had oxtail soup. They sell jars of pickled feet at Walmart. A ton of people buy them. Yeah. Let's see. Am I a fence sitter? Let's see what a fence sitter is. Oh, you're talking about politically? Not anymore. Not since yesterday. Now I'm completely on the right. Wait, ossobuco's oxtail. I actually tried that new stew a few months ago. I want to try beef tongue. You can get that, no problem. If I got stuck on the island, you would die of fat starvation. Lingua is amazing if you find a real Mexican taco shop. Lingua. Yeah, I worked in the movie industry for 15 years, left, liberal, all that stuff there. For the past 10 years, everybody's telling me all about how Trump's horrible and racist, this and that, because of Epstein, this and that. And come to find out yesterday, Trump was the one that called the police on Epstein. And all of this stuff has been people that didn't want to come out in the Epstein files saying that Trump was the one, when come to find out, Trump called the cops on Epstein in 2009 or whatever it was and told them to look into Ghislaine Maxwell. And they've all just been freaking burying it. So yeah, I'm all tired of being lied to. PDF better get out of my feed. Yeah. If brother, you need to read a little bit, brother. Everything's changed the past couple of days. Everything's changed. I mean, I'm not on the right, but the problem is the left moved so far left, and now that the left is protecting pedophiles, dude. They said yesterday, the BBC said yesterday, if you're not in the Epstein files, you're a nobody. They said you're a loser, like the who's who. So they're re-spinning it, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of it. And if I was lied to for that long, yeah, I'm tired of it. You're in Australia. That's easy to fake. Trump has the power to cover his tracks. Sure. But what are we going to use? We have people that have no proof, and they've had this data for 20 years almost, and they've never released any of it. They've only just said this, and then finally, even if it's fake, why didn't they release the fake data against him? And then now, yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the lies. But yeah, so there's no evidence. Everybody said it's in the Epstein files, and then why didn't they release it? Now you release it's all crazy. It's all I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of pedophiles and pedophile protectors protecting pedophiles, and apparently that's not Trump. So I'm on his team now. Congratulations. None of these characters know what a leafy green vegetable is. I'm not a fan. Sure it's. Lingua tacos prefer the tortas with guacamole and red sauce. He was good friends with Epstein. A bunch of pictures hanging out with it. Right. But unfortunately, so was everybody. And that's a big problem. But he's the only one that called the cops on Epstein. Yeah, yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Either people start getting locked up. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm look. They had all this time. Everything was saying Trump bad, Trump bad. He's in the Epstein files. He's in the Epstein files. He's this, that. The Epstein. They didn't release the Epstein files when they had them. When the Democrats had them, and now that the Republicans have them, the Republicans released it. If it was in there, or why didn't the Democrats just create fake stuff? Why didn't they? They didn't do it. So they're not protecting anybody. They're not protecting anybody. And at least now all these people are coming out. So why didn't they protect anybody? Well, I'm all in for innocent to bring guilty, but every time I hear Trump talk about Epstein, he was a chainsaw very fast. Well, come to find out, but let's talk about that for a second. But Trump also, every time he brings up Epstein, they all say, oh, because he's in the files, it's that. And then come to find out, him in the files is him kicking him out of his club and him calling the cops on him. And so, like, if every time they bring it up is to try to get him to say something that there's no corroborating evidence, is why didn't they release the evidence? Because they're trying to create things. And I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I can't believe Albert Einstein was smart enough to theorize string theory, yet he was caught up in the PDF stuff. He probably was too. Look at all these nut jobs coming to defend Dr. Trump, DJ Trump. Brother, give me some evidence. Give me some evidence. That's all I need. Give me some evidence. It looks like to me from this point, it looks like he was the one doing the protecting. Trump does not pay tax, right? What else is new? Hawking got caught up too, right? All this crap come out. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of these freaking bullies. I'm tired of these people saying, well, show me something. At least his department has shown me something, right? And if you want me to believe something, don't just tell me what your friend told you. Show me something. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm tired. I'm tired of people believing lies and helping propagate lies just because other people, so many people, everybody told me that he was. Okay, great. I believed it too, and now I don't. So who's the idiot? The one that's going to continue to believe lies? Hey, yeah. Well, then they changed it. Well, then they should have released it before they changed it. That's it. That's what we get to work with. How long do you want to complain about it? Shirts wears his fist tilted to the left side of his head. Hawking voice. Hello, baby. Yeah, baby. Yes, baby. Yeah. Nice and easy. Anybody from here on out that's going to try to sway my opinion of anybody without evidence, even though it's crazy to say, I'm done with. And evidence isn't the news saying something. Evidence is evidence. What up, Jade? It's all right. You can troll. I like trolls. I don't have any evidence, but a person so close to Epstein easily had the power to remove these details of the files. Just passive. Right. But what do you want? I'm tired of people are asking me to have faith in liars. Listen, they tried to kill the guy. They tried to shoot him. They tried to get rid of him. They could have gotten rid of him if they would have released the files during the Biden administration. They could have just dumped him. What's going on? Not too much. I know Jade Summers. Thank God Vernon Troyer wasn't in the files. They gotta live in a world where many of isn't on the list. But there's no evidence that Epstein is alive. But you still believe he's alive? There is evidence that he's alive. What do you mean? You brought it up earlier. We need a femboy in the chat. Yeah. There's evidence that he's alive, like his credit card usage and stuff like that. Yeah. His credit card usage, the body photos, the differences in his noses and his ears. Thank you, Jade. Yeah, there's a bunch, and the thing is, this is the problem. Prove to me that
Prove to me with as much proof as I can have that Trump isn't a pedophile. There's proof that these other people are. All I need is to see it swapped. I think he's still kicking. Well, broken camera and sleeping guards is not evidence. No, there's a lot more than that. There's the body, the photos of the body and stuff now, ND. He's got a completely different ear. He's got a different nose. His eyebrows are complete. I mean, he was dead, but they're not even the same eyebrows. Like, yeah, like he's definitely different. Right. It's suspicious. And like, I don't care. Yeah. And this is one of the big things. Here's another big thing. I want the names redacted, and because this is the problem. The people that are actually being protected, the people that are being having their names covered up, I want all them out, because these are the ones that have millions of dollars from this enterprise that are paying influencers to keep perpetuating these lies on the right and the left. I want them all gone. I want to clear up my damn government, and I want to have a Republican and a Democratic Party back. They're full of a bunch of criminals. I want them gone. Tupac, Elvis, and Jeff are partying in Greenland. Oh, Tupac, Elvis, and Jeff. I thought it was a first name, last name. Some would say photos of Trump partying with Epstein could be evidence of the same grade. Right. Okay. Right. But he wasn't on the island. And there's pictures. So Trump had owned Mar-a-Lago and other places in the Palm Beach area. And Epstein was a big part of Palm Beach. So there's pictures of everybody with him all the time. When Epstein tried to take an underage girl out of Trump's Mar-a-Lago, he kicked him out. And this is documented. And then the police department and the FBI documented in 2009 that Trump said, you guys need to look into Ghislaine Maxwell. She's evil. So that's absolutely crazy. A talking nose. Holy shit. What up, Haptic? They fought the mummy. Elvis was in a retirement home with JFK. Watch Bubba Hotep. Trump has an affair with J.D. Vance, and Charlie Kirk found out about the big guilt. And the random Turkish barber says he says he wasn't on the island, but he has been flying on Epstein's private jet. Right, but so did everybody. You have to cross off the list. And also, you understand what I'm saying? He wasn't on that, even if he was with Epstein. When he found out Epstein was a pedophile, did he cut off communications? According to all evidence, he did. Who didn't? A lot of the other side didn't. And this is what I'm tired of. Sent you a message about Stockport. Yeah, I want to say, sent you a message. I don't even know what that is. Rip Charlie Kirk. Absolutely. Stop at shirts. Syntax error reminds me of a VIC 20. I used to have a VIC 20. No, I didn't have a VIC 20. My neighbor Victor had a VIC 20, oddly enough, and his dad's name was Vic. So it was Vic and Vic Jr., and they had a VIC 20. Yeah, I had a Commodore PC 10-2. Well, I don't know. I'm not ready to say for certain that he's innocent. Right, I'm not either. But I'm not gonna keep demonizing somebody that appeared to try to do good, and everybody else keeps saying he's trying to do evil when he's just doing politics. When there's proof that other people that are in power are evil. You know what I'm saying? What up, Cat? Yeah, and this is a problem. Real Dog had a trash 80. Yes, TRS 80s. Yes, absolutely. I played with one a lot in college, in elementary school. We had TRS 80s and Commodore 64s. Like, remember, they would wheel them around to the classrooms. There was like 2 computers for the school. Like, not everybody in every class had nearly bought a Texas Instrument. I had a TI 99 4A. I had a TI 99 4A. That was my very first computable device. That was my first gaming console, anything. After that, I ended up with an Atari 2600. And then the next thing I got after the Atari 2600 was the Nintendo NES, and then the Nintendo NES, and then PlayStation 2. I feel like every person that had a close relationship with Epstein should be investigated very deeply. And I think that's what this is. Like this was in 2012. He got arrested or killed or died or whatever. And so this investigation has been going on since then, 15 years. And all this data is here and they haven't done anything. So now it's all coming out. And it seems like everybody that was anybody in these areas had something to do with Epstein. And there's people that said, hey, well, this girl was hot. She gave me an STD. But Trump doesn't have that. And until I'm absolutely innocent until proven guilty. I'm tired of everybody that just wants to say, well, you shouldn't do this or that because this person is that. Well, people can lie about anybody without evidence. What are we? And whoever's innocent deserves a clearance. I agree. But the problem is when you're trying to run a country or run a state or run a business or run a family, and people want to damage you, it's so easy to do with bullshit. No flirting on IFL First Channel. Sure, it's an act back. Sure, it doesn't flirt with me. ND because he's my husband. That's right. ND and Kat are married. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's it. And people get all emotional, but that the problem is you can damage yourself, your family, your friendships, and your relationships because you won't accept the evidence of what we currently have. You can believe there's other evidence. Absolutely. They tried for years, and the only people to look bad are the people that tried against him. I've been thinking about some fruit. Yeah. So yeah, that's how that's going to be. We can talk about how while he's in power, how can we make life better for everyone involved, and that's the best we can do. Yeah, it's absolutely, and this is what I want to see. Imagine all of the people that would have other stuff when their email logs. That would have been involved. Everything else that you can find, and whether it's planted or not. Why did they do it now? Why didn't they do it when they definitely wanted Trump out? Like they tried to put him in prison for 700 years. Evidence is important, but we should take them serious. It comes to light. The elite should be able to keep secrets, obviously, the back of my right. But you have to choose how you're going to. People will try to scare you out of like your buddy scared you out of investment that could have changed your life. And this is the problem. He didn't have evidence for what he brought to you for that investment. He had a theory, and all of these theories control people. That's not the truth. And this is a big problem. The fascinator. Fascinators are elaborate hats. Look up a pic to show Richard. Fascinators. Fascinator hats. Not alternator hats. It says it's got a hat with an alternator on it. All right, let's see. Fascinator hats. Holy, what the crap? Look at that. That's fascinating. Fascinator hat. That's so crazy. Yeah. And the problem I have with people that the most important thing is to protect the children. And the problem I have is when people get evidence that other people are hurting children, and just because they want to believe that Trump's hurting children, there's evidence that all of these other people are. You should be anti them, and they're not. They're so anti-Trump because of whatever, because of apparently a bunch of lies. Because the only evidence, yeah, you can't prove anything, but you can prove all these people are. Yeah, it's horrible, and this is a problem. This is a big problem. They make me want to blush. Fancy mermaid museum. I didn't have millionaire in my bingo card tonight. He goes a green-eyed monster. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But yeah, I think it's going to be good to sort out, to sort out the trash.
Oh, I thought you just spelled it wrong. I wore the TR a lot. Yes, yeah, she did. That's true. That's the truth. Uh-uh. My friend was talking. I'm like, right, but that's not the point. My point is, all of these people are obviously talking out of their own minds because there's no evidence behind what any of these other people said. The narrative has been he's in the Epstein files. There's proof of it in the Epstein files. If only the Epstein files would come out, he would be proven. And then it came out and it's not there. So it was in other people's minds. They just wanted to hate him so bad. That's what I'm talking about. It's in everybody's minds because there's nothing that could have put it there besides an imagination. All right, what am I looking for? Fascinator. So attractive. Where my little black number? Where am I looking at? Fascinator to a tiara. Millennium. Okay, let's see. There you go. This is what was. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. There you go. Look at that freaking crazy stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, the chat has been infiltrated by e-daters. It's an e-dater, electronic dater. I have the right to bone structure. You have the right to bone structure for that, I think. I have the right bone structure. Right bone structure to wear a tiara. Facially bone structure. Yeah. All right. And you know, we have a problem with storytellers. You have all these people that have access to the internet, just like I do, that if enough of them if one person can come up with a story and enough people follow that story, it feels true. It feels so true. Thank you, man. Yeah, and that's a problem. And the problem is you find out you've been lied to. And so many people learn this stuff while they were in college. So they look at their student debt and they say, I've got this debt, and this was told to me while I was getting this student debt. So it must be absolutely true. I'm supposed to be in detention, but I'm skipping. They call me this man. Skip detention. I took it as one, and yep, I got the high cheekbones from my dad's side of the family. What do you mean? You're saying we don't have high cheekbones on your mom's side of the family? Yeah. Sometimes I watch Lamb's YouTube videos for fun, so I know this. Where am I at here? Oh, what happened? Why'd that not work? Okay. Freaking space count. All right, cleared. Oops. I still e-daters are electronic daters. They're people that are dating over the internet. Cat, like, yo, it's not like I'm trying to make a fake story about something. But it's happening right now. The media doesn't keep an open mind. No, right. So right. I agree. But this is what I'm saying. The whole narrative was that he shouldn't be president because he's in the Epstein files doing bad things with kids, and then the Epstein files come out, and it's complete opposite. So all of the people that were saying that originally, that created the whole media narrative, are the people that are in the Epstein files doing bad stuff with kids. I am indeed a lamb. Yeah. Why are you so obsessed with Fez? I like Fezes too. I used to have one back in the day. I don't think I got it from the one of the Shriners. There we go. What up, Fez? Yeah. All right, let's see. Anyway, but yeah, the world is an evil place, and when people, especially people with power, are about to get caught, and they want to say, "Oh, no, these people are doing it instead," and then everything gets all mixed up, and we could be living such better lives if it had not be for all the lies. If all the people that were so afraid to get caught, if they just didn't do the stuff worth getting caught for, everything would be fine. But now they need to try to cover everything up. So they want to pull everyone down with them, including people that either were there with them or that they wish didn't do something. Like there's a lot of stuff in the Epstein files that talks about Trump is the nut that hasn't cracked yet. Like he hasn't gotten any video or pictures or text or anything of him saying anything bad. And it's crazy. This is an intellectual current events channel, not a dating site. True. I bought a used Shriner's car a few years back. It was a headache to fix. They should just use Club Car. All kinds. Yeah. What do they use? What are they custom? Are they custom fed? Cars that the Shriners drive. They gotta be. I mean, they look like there's a bunch of difference. Those are Mustangs. Those are Corvettes. Those are old Corvettes too. Those are Jeeps. So do they change? It's custom. Okay, custom go. Okay. They probably just have. They probably have the same. No, they change wheels too. Wow. That's freaking slick. That's so slick. I wonder how much that stuff costs. How much did you get a used one for? So you're a Shriner. My grandfather, father, uncles were Masons. Shriners. Good. My grandmother, Eastern Star. I've never been. I never got. I mean, I hang out with everybody. I bought the classic box, not a real car version. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they've got like Model Ts. Yeah, I got a bunch. I got a big old Flintstones. Wow. Oh, he lost a wheel. Oh, damn! Look at that. Look at that. That's so freaking awesome. This guy lost a wheel. That's so cool. That's so awesome. I love the creativity. Let me look at that. 1,200 Facebook Marketplace. Gotcha. There was a British comedian called Tommy Cooper who wore a fez. I think I remember that. Tommy Cooper, comedian. Yeah. You know who he looks like? What's his face? Every parade event, they're so cute. Yeah, I thought they were pretty cool. It was a guy from Ottoman Dynasty of UK. It was a comedian. Yeah, you can come on later, absolutely. What time is it now? 7:00? You know, I guess switch over to the computer, but yeah, you can come on, absolutely. What's a flying squirrel? I'll show you right now. Flying squirrel. I never got good left-handed with my mouse work. Yeah. Glide some sugar on me, you freaking nut job. In it. Squirrel. Yeah, those are crazy. Tennessee is home to 2 species of flying squirrel. Wow, look at it landing. That shit's cool. Oh, you didn't ask what it is. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you said, what's a flying squirrel? Yeah, I'm on his phone now. I'll send you a link when can only find some candy. What's going on, Scott? Secret squirrel, Rocky Rocket, Rocky Raccoon. We're quick at Deliveroo. Let's see here. Rocky Rocket? Oh, Rocky the Flying Squirrel. Right. Yeah. It's a Jaeger. Ugh, God, it's stuff, dude. Man, I remember tasting that for like 3 days. What up, Katie? Secret sidekick. What's called Morocco. Right. Yep, that's right. That's correct. That is correct. Yeah, I can't stand it either. I can't stand Jaeger. I can't stand Sambuca. Oh, dude. Oh, yo, the boy with the cystic posture is here. What up, Scott? I got the moves like Django. Morocco. All right, let's see. All right, so we can take a break. Take a break for about an hour, and then I'll get on the computer. I'll get you on here. Lamb. All right, Barrick on. Have you tried Drambuie? Dang it. I can't. I the green stuff? Hold on. Drambuie. Yeah, it's a movie. Drambuie. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely. Yeah, I got drunk. I got sick off of that too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, colored Scotch whiskey made from Scotch whiskey, heather, honey, herbs, spices, complex, blah 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 blah. 18th century. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we used to get this all the time. Oh god, yeah, it was a big mistake. Have you looked at the Plato 5-stage cycle government of 2,000 years? I've read Plato. Yeah, and it's and the 5-stage cycle's pretty freaking accurate. I need some Scientology and Mormonism. We started drinking when you're 13 there. Yeah, Drambuie is freaking rough, dude. Ugh. And the problem is that's the stuff you drink when you're learning what drinking is, and like you overdo it. I can't get jiggy with it to that song. You're a fan, Loretta, of the Scottish whiskey? You've read Plato? Plato. Oh man, all that stuff. What's the green one? What's the green liquor? I think it's in a round bottle. Maybe it's not green. No, there's a green one. Or maybe it's a green bottle. I don't know if the liquor is green or not. I can't remember, but it's got a red label like that. Tanqueray. No, I definitely had Tanqueray. No. No, it's not absinthe. I've had absinthe too. I've had absinthe too, real absinthe, but and I've talked about absinthe before. The reason that it wasn't legal in America was because it had wormwood in it, which is an anti-parasitic. Dang it. Common green bottle liquors. Let's see. Chartreuse, the green stuff. Oh, God. Yeah, that's rough, dude. Rough. Have you written my name on your wall since I said no? I was waiting for you to show up. What do you want? You said you want your name abbreviated. What do you want on there? Loop. Ugh, wild turkey, all that stuff drives me freaking nuts, dude. Ugh. Come on, Loop. What do you want? The Loop? All right, brother. There you go. Got you the Loop. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't even drink it. That's it. The thing is, hey, can tomorrow. Sorry about that. Yeah, I like milkshakes too. Big fan of milkshakes. I was dared to drink a third of a bottle of absinthe in one go. It was a bad experience. Yeah, don't hang out with people that want you to do stuff like that. I know that they're different. What I miss? I'm talking about Plato. I can opine about. Yeah, they're definitely different. I bet they make you hallucinate. Ooh. No, it doesn't make you hallucinate. The thing is, so, and Kat, I've talked to you about this exact thing before. Absinthe contains wormwood, which is an anti-parasitic. America made absinthe with wormwood illegal. They made a whole big advertisement campaign saying it would make you hallucinate. You would see the green fairy. It was because they didn't want people taking anti-parasitics back in the day. Whether you want to believe my ramblings about parasites or not, that's exactly the problem. Like, look, we can do this right here. Why was absinthe made illegal? Okay. So Thujone is wormwood, okay? Absinthe is not currently illegal in the United States. At 2012 ban due to false claims that caused hallucinations and madness. Legalized in 2007. As long as it contains less than 10 parts per million of Thujone. Thujone is... let's see what it says here. Wormwood. There you go. Absinthe is not illegal as long as it says right. Despite being made with wormwood, artesia. So the wormwood is absinthium. That's where it gets the name absinthe from. The century-old ban lifted in 2007. Wormwood-based absinthe is now legally sold. Modern research shows it does not cause hallucinations. It was the big push from a bunch of companies was to not tell everybody about parasites, and then we'll sell you stuff that we can make that can get rid of it. And so many people. So it was a big fear campaign. My understanding is wormwood isn't processed by the liver. Isn't. I take it. I take wormwood. I have cats and chickens, so I do parasite. I do a parasite cleanse every 3 months, and I take wormwood. Drunkards and druggies. Next time, drink half. Jeez, I hate you so much right now. I'm sure listen, the dose makes the poison, right? So just like everything, if you do enough of it, it'll kill you. But yeah, I've got like wormwood. Yep. I'm pretty sure wormwood can make you hallucinate, if I remember his warning about it. Right. It's all that was marketing so people would take antiparasitics. Same thing came out for ivermectin during COVID. They didn't want people taking antiparasitics. Damn straight, just you buy like your dad, make Van Gogh chop his ear off. I think that was his girlfriend. Even Rachel Wood was under the influence of absinthe music with videos from Marilyn Manson. There's a high security prison called Wormwood Scrubs. Bring back prohibition. Bring it back. I've been watching Top of the Pops. That's UK. Places in UK. Interesting names. I remember there was a restaurant that called Slugs in the title. Gary Glitter, it's another one, right? Why do you want to bring prohibition back? To go back to speakeasies? Yes. Let us do it. Let's get the companies, get the corporations out of partying. Partying should be a personalized thing. You should be like, hey, everybody, let's make a batch of freaking wine for the weekend. And then not just every day you can go and freaking, I think it leads to people. I think corporation industrialization of liquor has caused a big problem. I've had hallucinations from a fever. It's crazy. It wasn't people coming to talk to me, but it was like the ones that you would expect where the walls, you start to have like crazy motions like that. My milkshake makes the turd to the floor. lactose intolerant. Actually, is a cosmopolitan. Ooh, cosmopolitan, and that doesn't work a way out. I haven't I'm on the phone. My mate called Gary a year ago. Gary Glitter 47 years ago. My mate called Gary, who was named after Gary Glitter 47 years ago. Scunthorpe contains a bad word. Yes, it does. Make liquor great again. Slug lettuce. I used to live in Titsy. Titsy. Make your own wine, moonshine. Right. Yes, right. Absolutely. And then it would be the problem is trying to make bulks of it. They use crazy shit to get the most out. I didn't eat there because I didn't like the name. I don't blame you. Yeah, listen, if people should go, like, think about other intoxicants. Like people go find a friend that's got a buddy that grows weed. You find yada 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 everything, and but then once it gets corporatized, it gets we got to spray all this crap on them to make sure that these fields, blah, blah, and it just gets freaking crazy. Same thing with the grapes for wine. It just all goes nuts. Yeah, let me see where are we at here. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner, and then we'll get back here about 8 o'clock ish. Let's say, and the time is right for prohibition. Yeah, life is enough of a hallucination, right? And the thing is, you have all these people making you want to believe that you've seen things that you haven't. What's for dinner? Probably going to have egg foo young, shrimp egg foo young. Remember that Simpsons episode, Yes, antifreeze wine. Yep, I do. BBC 4 repeats the tops Friday. Have you rinsed? Okay, that's who I was saying that guy looks like. Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile. Let me see if he's still up here. Yeah. Tommy Cooper. This guy looks like Jimmy Savile. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Look at that. Absolutely. Yes, he's very evil. He's another one of those preds. Jimmy Savile was hot. Jimmy Savile was hot. No, I'm having sushi. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and call it out. Let's see where we at. All right, let's go ahead and call it. I'll go ahead and prohibition will make me wealthy. Right. Listen, imagine what it would do. Imagine all of the money that would go into the common folk if you couldn't just go buy a bottle of liquor at the local store. If you had your buddy in your community that made, yeah, dude, it's all right, Rodolfo. Can we get a mukbang? I mean, we could. I mean, I'd have to set something up. I don't even have enough food for a mukbang. Dinner live. We'll be back. All right, everybody. Love you guys. See you in a bit. Bye.